Welcome back to another episode of the Mythic Giraffe Podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Ron, or as I like to be known, a level 9 bard.
Ooh, level 9.
Yeah. Kind of have a Baldur's Gate conundrum of ethics.
Oh, those are always hard.
Well, I I got to an ending.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wait.
But
at level 9?
Yes.
Wow. Well,
It was an ending.
I didn't see any spoilers, but I saw some maniac speed run it in 10 minutes.
That seems impossible.
I'm sure it's some glitch or something. You computer people and your Excel spreadsheets.
That's fair. Yeah. But I got to an ending and I was like, I'm not ready for that ending. So I reloaded, did it differently, but it feels cheapened. Feels like I should start again.
Well, I mean, was the ending you reached it doesn't sound like you were happy with it, so
yeah, I said it was an ending.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so
yeah.
Well, I have 10 more days before I can play it, so
it's true. Yeah. Well, I'll definitely be done by then.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm in the last part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, they must have some expansions or DLC or something planned, because to be at level 9 and in Act 3?
Well, apparently they said that they're not going to go past level 12.
Oh, okay.
Because D&D spells get bonkers after level 12.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's so oh, I cast a lightning bolt. Let me roll 95 D12.
Well, it's either, I mean, there's literal spells called wish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I wish this didn't happen. Okay.
Poof.
Yeah. So, according to Larian, they didn't want to do adventures above level 12.
I can appreciate that.
Nuts it gets. Yeah. I've seen people who have made monks that do 200 damage a hit.
Jesus. Yeah, monks can be crazy.
Yeah,
it's like flurry of blows. Oh, I'll burn one of my 85 key points to do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm playing my lyre.
There's fire raining all around. There's Ron. I just wanted to end.
Yep. My whole party's on fire, but I'm playing the lute. Yeah, it's good though.
Yeah.
So it's good for your soul to watch other people burn.
I guess.
It is hard to be a good guy in this game.
Oh yeah.
There are so many times you're like, this is ambiguous. I don't know what the right way to go is.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that, because some of the games that do it's either blue or red or something like that, it's like, okay, this is a giveaway.
Yeah, no. There's things that I've done and I'm like, I don't feel great about that.
Yeah, trust your heart.
But that was the thing you had to do at the time. Yeah.
That cat deserved to be kicked.
There was a part where I was like, oh no, I'll do this and then I'll go back and fix it later. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
And they took that away from me.
Oh.
Yeah. It's been good.
I'll keep playing my Destiny till next Saturday.
Oh, next Saturday. Yeah, I'll be out of town next Saturday.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a I don't know, you don't even know if BG Baldur's Gate is going to be crossplay. Apparently there's a issue where if you join someone's game as a co-op member, they're stuck with your character and their party for the rest of the game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That could be fun, or that could be very detrimental.
Yeah, it could be super detrimental. Yeah. It's good if you're playing with a group of people.
Yeah.
If you guys only play that group together.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just I'll help you out with this one quest, and then you're stuck with, Zippy, the, 3-legged mule.
Right. You can't interact with that characters. You can't give them levels and
Oh
yeah,
gosh. Ooh. You're stuck with a level 1 guy.
yeah.
Can you imagine that, stuck with a level 1 wizard?
Yeah, level 1 wizard.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
you're really helping out the party here.
Yeah, thanks. Ooh, summon your familiar.
Okay. Ooh, magic missile. You got him for 3 damage.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the big boss is in you for 126 damage.
Yeah.
You're doing death saves.
Yeah.
Level 1 wizard's just crying in the corner.
I have a dagger.
Firebolt.
I can cast Shocking Grasp. Ooh.
Do you feel that tingle? Oh boy, gotcha. Yeah.
God, that's funny.
But Fireball is still the best spell in the game.
Yeah.
It's still Fireball. It's always Fireball.
Yeah, always Fireball. Yeah, splash damage, be damned.
Yeah. Well, the civilians shouldn't have been in the way.
Poor guy. I'm just here to buy a pie.
Hey, it's not his fault that Baldur's Gate's a city. It's very popular.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Damn Gale with his fireballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to finish this playthrough because I already want to be done with the bar.
Oh, nice.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But it's like, it feels like hard mode a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what you usually choose anyway.
Yeah. I'm ready to smite things with a holy hammer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I can say that one thing I did not miss on my little trip last week was humidity.
Oh, well.
Being in the mountains, there was no humidity.
Yeah, it's fair.
We left, it was 68. We got down here, 91.
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid. Just utterly stupid.
Then it was 95 yesterday, and it was like 78 today, so.
Yeah, well.
It's gorgeous today.
Yeah, down here it was like 88, 90.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, up here it's breezy and 70s. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, it's not horrible down here, but it's not like, I want to lounge.
I honestly didn't feel like I was going to die cutting my grass, so, I
Nice.
consider that a win.
Yeah. Oh, God, I cut my grass Saturday, and I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
God, the stupid wasps.
You didn't take care of the wasps, huh?
Well, I took care of one nest of them. I didn't realize there was a second. And then I'm gun shy when I go around there. Like if a stone kicks up, I'm like, oh, it's just stone.
We had 2 wasps in the firehouse the other day, and we have that assault gun for killing the flies.
Yeah.
It doesn't kill wasps.
Really?
No.
I was going to buy one to kill the wasps. I'm glad I didn't. So it just pisses them off.
Kind of pisses them off. Takes a couple shots to get them down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What you can do is you take a pressure washer and you hook it to a can of gasoline.
So flamethrower.
And you put a torch at the end, and you take care of it.
Yeah.
What's like?
Don't do that, folks.
No, don't do that. Beside my house, on the other side of the fence, I usually cut that strip between mine and Matt's yard, and he's got a peach tree there. The other day, I went to cut it, and I looked. I was like, "Oh, some peaches fell." And I look, there are giant, 3-inch hornets everywhere. I was like, "Oh, that grass isn't getting cut for a while." Turned around.
Oh, I don't know if I've ranted about this rage about my grass. So, Comcast, which I don't have Comcast. I don't know why anybody on my street would have Comcast because we have fiber optic Xfinity or fiber optic Fios.
Yeah.
So last week or the week before, it must have been the week before. I see I'm like, who is that guy just walking around my driveway? He's walking past my driveway, then he'll walk back, and he goes there's a bush, and you can't see him.
Huh.
So I got there, and it's like, fuck, it's Xfinity. What is he doing? And there's an Xfinity box, or an old Comcast cable box, really.
Yeah.
On the street, but it's just over my property line, so it's not on my side, it's on my neighbor's. But I guess there's a problem with the person 3 houses down. So what did they do? They just ran a cable from that box to the box 3 houses down, and they just left it in my yard.
What?
So there's little flags So I can't cut my grass because I can't cut that part of the grass because I'll cut up their precious little
Oh,
cable.
I'd cut it up.
Oh, I've been driving on it purposely.
Yeah.
Putting as much weight as possible.
Yeah.
It's like,
Covered in peanut butter and let Atticus attack.
yeah. But I'm thinking, okay, they'll probably send a crew out this week to fix it. And if they mess up my brand new driveway, it is going to be on like Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah.
But no, it's been 2 weeks. Still just sitting out there. Grass is growing up in the stupid cable. It's driving me nuts.
Let's say, watch if they try to trench it under your driveway, because that's what they did to my neighbors, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we backfilled it. It's all good." Yeah, a month later, he's got this dip down in his driveway where it is.
Yeah, that's
So,
going to be.
yeah.
It's going to be a thing I'm going to be unhappy with, because the county just redid the gutters, so not going that way because the county just redid them like this summer. So I'm sure the county will not look kindly on that.
Why doesn't this person just get FiOS?
That's what I said. There's already FiOS run. What are you doing? I should go to the neighbor's house. Do you really need this cable? Let me tell you about FiOS. Let me tell you about fiber optic instead of this crappy coax bullshit.
So, and this is, I'm going to sound very, I don't know, ignorant, something, I don't know, whatever. So we're at that meeting today. We're talking about all the, the initiatives going on in the city. The little village, I think it's great. They're helping people transition from homelessness to being homed.
Yep.
They have fiber optic network. What? Why don't I?
Yeah.
And of course the comment was, well, just lose your house and then you can go. I was like, yes, because that makes sense, moron.
Right.
That's, I don't understand why.
Well, it's because you live on the shore. It's literally the town of Dover's fault.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
But then how does Salisbury have it in some places?
Apparently a new company came in and they are running fiber optic through like Bethany Beach, I think. And so you have that now. It's getting there. You'll 10 to 12 years.
10 to 12 years.
You'll have fiber optic.
Yeah.
By then you'll be moved on to the next thing.
Right.
But yeah. I mean, it's one of the reasons when I look at houses, I'm like, I don't know that I want to live in this house because it doesn't have any fiber optic.
Yeah, you'd have to run all new T58, whatever.
Well, I gotta have on my Excel machine get internet, so I can do my spreadsheets
and your TurboTax.
My TurboTax. Harassment.
I was complaining the other day I have an older iPad that I use. I only use it for Comixology to read comic, and yeah, it was like running slow or something. So it was just get a new iPad. I was like, this works though. I don't need a new iPad. All I use the iPad for is to read comics. I'm not buying a $800 freaking whatever box to read a comic book.
You know what I'm worst about that? About shoes. These shoes are still shoe shaped. I'll keep them for a little bit longer, and there's literally holes and the heels.
Oh, if my feet don't hurt, I don't need shoes.
Right. Well, my feet still hurt. And I'm like, nah, I can live a little bit longer.
Well, I always do I can put new insoles in them.
Right.
Now that I finally found out that you take the other insoles out, God, I felt like such an idiot. Yeah, for those of you who haven't tuned in the past, I had shoes. I was like, man, I'm so much taller now because I put my insoles in. What are you talking about? And it's like, yeah, because they fit in over top. They're like, you take the original stuff out and you put the insoles in. It's like, oh, that makes sense.
It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because we've been walking so much, the wife and I, and so we're like, my shoes, I mean, they're raggedy. They got holes on both sides now. I'm like, I could probably make it till like December.
It'll be a nice birthday treat.
Yeah. The only ones I don't mess with my work shoes. I keep them on a regular. Pretty
Yeah,
much 6 months they get chucked. Get a new pair.
yeah. That's I get new insoles for my work shoes.
Yeah, my feet are too wide. I mess up like the sides of the shoes,
Yeah,
and once that goes, it's like this. Nope,
yeah.
can't have that anymore. Yeah. In fact, I got a new pair of work shoes today.
Nice.
Yeah, went to the old Dick's Sporting Goods. I was shocked at how good their selection was. I would assume they were a bit bad. I don't usually go to Dick's.
Yeah, no, Dick's is like the place now.
Yeah. Well, for you guys, because
There's
that's the
nothing
only
down
that's
here.
the
Yeah.
only thing left in your
God.
mall.
No. Well, technically, it's not part of the mall.
Well, sure.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why they can have different hours.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Let's say the band is selling, oh, for $5, people can get 25% off on one day in October at Boscov's. I was like, ooh.
Is the Bosco still there?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes. That's where everybody 90 and above goes to shop.
that's fair.
Golly day.
Yeah, my mother was in town recently, and she was like, She went to the mall, and I'm like, why did you go to the mall? She's like, well, I just haven't been there forever. It's not nice anymore. I'm like, no.
Oh, this is why we have Amazon.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
No, that's what Amazon's for. Nobody wants to go to the mall.
yeah, I don't want to interact with other humans if I don't have to.
Yeah, ever. I still struggle to buy shoes online.
Oh, yeah.
There's still something of the I need to try them on.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you really know what you're doing when you try them on, though?
Hell no.
Okay. Just making sure, because I know I don't. It was like the last time I tried on shoes, my wife took me to, was it Vernon Powell or whatever? And I was like, oh, I want to see these. And the girl was like, well, sit right here. So I sat down. She came over and she put the shoe on my foot. I felt like Cinderella. She laced it all up. She's like, now take a few steps. Yeah. Hop around. How they feel? I was like shoes? I don't know. My wife's shaking her head. She said,
Yeah, you
did they
gotta
feel good? I was like, yeah.
they feel like shoes.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a nail was going in the bottom of my foot. So win?
Yeah, every time I get a pair of shoes that they know that aren't going to be the right shoes, I know immediately when they go on my feet. Oh, these aren't going to work.
Yeah.
I don't know what the whole. You got to walk 5 feet. That'll figure out everything.
Yeah.
It's just something you're trained to do as a child.
What's like it's shopping for shoes and beds. Oh, lay down on this mattress and let me know if you like it. I no.
Yeah, I've moved past that. I just order a bed online.
That's what we did this last time.
Yeah,
Because I got creeped out because we went to the store and the guy was already a little sketchy. And he's like, okay, lay down, both of you, lay on the sides you normally lay on. I'm like, okay. And lay in bed like you normally would. So I rolled over. He's like,
so I got naked.
ooh. No, he's like, ooh, we're a tummy sleeper. I was like, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah. Well, in my wife's world, that is, I'll sleep on all parts of the bed at all times. Does your wife ever build the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife grabs the covers, rolls, releases, and somehow shimmies without moving them, and then grabs and rolls again, and then says, you stole all the covers. No, madam. You shifted them over to me.
We've moved past that. We have separate covers now.
Oh, God, we're close.
We have to. It's well. First off, it's August, and my wife is using like what I consider the warm blanket.
What?
Yeah, I can't. I don't understand it.
No. Yeah. That's like there was a crisp in the air, and my wife was like, oh, it's almost time for flannel sheets. I was like, the hell it is.
No. Flannel sheets are if the power goes out for 3 weeks. Then we can think about flannel sheets.
Yeah, no.
I can't sleep hot.
Yeah, no, neither can I.
Those times when the AC went out at the station.
Oh my gosh.
I I'll just go sleep in the ambulance.
Yeah, yeah,
It's not worth it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I will hook an airline up and sleep in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
yeah. That or my wife, she's like, oh gosh, you always mess up the bed. And I have taken pictures and shown her. Like when she goes away on a trip or something like that for work, I get up in the morning. All it is I've folded the sheets back into a perfect triangle. I stand up and I fold them back down. But when she's in the bed, it's chaos.
Because you don't have an Atticus.
No, oh no, I've got an Evie who sleeps under the covers.
Oh,
She refuses to sleep on the covers.
I don't
She
know
will
that I could deal
burrow
with that.
down every night. She's a little spoon. It's nice.
It's too hot.
Well, yeah, that's why I rarely have anything other than a sheet. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Look, she's over here sitting beside me covering her eyes. Yeah, shame yourself. Gosh.
We even got rid of. We just put the fitted sheet on now. We don't put the other sheet on because it just comes off. It's just a waste.
The fitted sheet is such a pain. That's how we can tell like we need to wash the sheets because the fitted sheet will pop off. It's like a timer or something.
That's fair.
I
I just wash it once a week.
we do like 10 days.
Yeah, it's some sort of number.
Yeah. Yeah. There's somebody out there listening going, I haven't washed my sheets in 3 months.
Right. Well, we had that talk at work about towels. They're like, one of the animals who works on my shift said that, I don't really wash the tails that much. I'm like, once a week. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only because I have 3 towels.
Let me guess. It was one of those maniacs who tries to justify it by, well, when I get out of the shower, I'm clean.
Yep.
So it's just water, so it'll evaporate. Oh God.
The worst conversation that happened in that conversation where they said, this animal says, well, I don't like scrub my feet. I just let the water with the soap, run around my feet, and then they're clean. I'm like, no, you're an animal.
Oh
You need to
God.
scrub your feet.
Yeah, that's how you get the athlete's foot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Animals.
Ugh. God. Yeah. They're the person like you go to their house and you go to dry your hands on the hand towel and it's like a Brillo pad. Ugh.
Yeah, that's how you learn that people are animals.
Yeah.
It's definitely the thing you didn't expect to have to learn about people.
Oh yeah.
They're all animals.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and the ones you think would be, they're a normal person. No. Everybody's an animal at some point.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I do something that's... They also get on me all the time about my shoe routine.
What's your shoe routine?
Well, I keep my shoes and socks in the mudroom. Because I
Okay.
don't walk around my house with socks. It's actually bad for your feet. And so I put sock, shoe. I don't put sock, shoe like a weirdo.
Oh no, I do sock, shoe.
No. Sock, shoe, shoe.
Oh, you feel so weird.
No, it's perfect.
Oh, because then you've got 1 foot ready for action and the other one totally naked and afraid.
What? Yeah. 1 foot completely done before I move on to the next foot. That will then be completely done. I'm not walking around. First off, walking around your house with shoes on is bonkers. And then it's bad for you to
we have dogs in the house, so we're like, what's the point?
Well, that's why my shoes stay downstairs. Stay away from the dogs. Yeah. Because the dogs will eat them.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that. Our dogs won't eat the shoes. I'm just saying the dogs walk around. They don't scrub their feet every time they walk in the door, so.
Oh, I've seen the shoe scrubber for dogs, and my next dog, I'm training to go scrub their feet. You put this little bath mat next, or this little bathtub that they go clean their feet in before they come inside.
Oh, yeah.
It's on my list of things to do.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen with these two.
Sock shoe.
Yeah, sock shoe. It makes the most sense. It's just pure science.
That is pure.
Yeah. They also got on me because I make my wife pump gas, and they said that's ridiculous.
Why?
That's what I said. I'm driving. She can pump the gas.
Yeah.
It's a division of labor.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if I'm going to let some man make me pump gas. I'm like, well, that's why you're a sexist.
Yeah. And you're not making your wife.
Oh, no, I make her. She has no choice in the matter.
Oh, gosh.
If I'm driving, especially it happens when the RV, because she doesn't drive the RV.
Yeah.
So if I'm driving the RV, she's pumping gas.
Yeah. But I mean, does she complain about it?
No.
Exactly.
It's part of the division of labor.
Yeah. She understands.
Yeah. Or if she doesn't understand, you know. Just got to explain it to her.
Yeah.
No, she, division of labor. Same thing, I have to cut the grass because she won't cut grass because she says it's a man's job. Sexism.
Yeah. It is. Listen, I kind of enjoy cutting the grass.
I don't mind the cutting of the grass. I hate edging.
Yeah, see, the whole thing, because you're starting with something ragged and you're trimming it down to make it look nice and neat and uniform. Yeah.
My trimmer now, the battery is like old and won't hold charge, so I have to get a new. I have to get a new battery, but they don't make that battery anymore, so I have to get a new trimmer. That's my life.
Yeah, that's what I told my wife. I said, I'll probably need to get a new trimmer next season. So
yeah, I needed one last year, and I've been trying to hold off. So this year I got 7/8 of my trimming done today. So I'll do the rest later in the week.
Yeah, it sucks.
Send
the woman out there with a pair of scissors.
Yeah. It's my stepping stones. Oh, I have to trim them all the time. Drives me nuts.
No, that you should just round up.
Well, I'm real hesitant with the roundup because of the dogs.
Then use, what's it? It's like salt, vinegar, and a little bit of Dawn.
Yeah, I tried that. It never worked.
Fire.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
So we're close to the house, but
Yeah, you just controlled fire.
I saw there was that house in Maui that didn't burn down. Did you see that house? There's like one house in that town that didn't burn down.
Yeah.
And they were saying one of the reasons is that his landscaping was hardscaped with stone around it, which he did it for drainage, obviously, but it kept all this. There was no way for this fire to spread. A natural fire break.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think actually he sacrificed a goat.
That could be too. Well, I don't even think he was there. I think he was saying he was gone. He wasn't even. He was on a trip.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Where do you take a trip from Maui to?
I'm assuming Pittsburgh. I want to see how normal schlubs have to live.
Golly day. Yeah.
That's at least
spins
paradise.
Around on a map. I'm going to Powellville.
Home of a ladder truck.
Oh my gosh, that's so ridiculous.
The tallest building is 16 feet high.
Yep. It's a morale booster. I said, yeah, that's a good investment of the tax dollars right there.
It's a waste of tax dollars.
Yeah.
Well, on the topic one,
Rambo.
Well, that's topic one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Topic one.
You're supposed to start the whole episode in a Rambo.
I tried. I don't have a good Rambo voice.
So, have you seen the movie Rambo: First Blood?
Yes.
Well, it's not even called Rambo: First Blood. It's just called First Blood, I believe.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And I'm assuming you have then seen Rambo 2.
Yeah.
Where he goes to Vietnam, and then Rambo 3, where he goes to Afghanistan.
Is that where it was?
I think it's Afghanistan.
It was Sandy.
It was Sandy. Rambo, for those who haven't watched it, I consider Rambo: First Blood one of the best '80s action movies. It's it's got a great plot. It's relatable for the time period. The acting's great. Brian Dennehy's amazing, and it's not over the top, right?
No, it's not fully over the top. I mean, there are some ridiculous spots, but
There's a little bit, but it's not
the
crazy.
whole cauterizing the wound with the
No,
bullet.
that's in Rambo 2.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
is in
yeah, yeah,
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point of this
Yeah.
topic.
Oh, okay.
Because is there any other film series that is so tonally different between the first one and the sequels? Because Rambo from Rambo 2 on is just nonsense, you know, action pornography
Oh, yeah.
because it is just violence to beget violence. Whereas Rambo 1 is not like that at all. So I was thinking about this because, again, I was watching First Blood and I was like, man, this movie is so good. And then as soon as you watch Rambo 2, you're like, what the hell happened? And I was thinking about Terminator, but Terminator 2 is so good, but it's still kind of in the theme.
Yeah.
It doesn't really change.
I don't know. Terminator 2. I feel like Terminator 1, a lot of it was like the suspense. Like you didn't know, where he was going to pop up.
Sure.
But well, I guess 2 because you didn't know who he was going to be.
Yeah, you had the
Yeah.
whole, shapeshifter part.
Yeah.
Terminator 1 was amazing because, like, you really didn't have any idea of what the Terminator was. So he just shows up and shoots up a police station. Like,
Yeah.
that's really the first time you're like, oh, this thing's freaking an unstoppable killing machine.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and then by T2 and beyond, ugh,
God.
the beyond is the worst.
Salvation wasn't horrible.
Is that the one with Christian Bale?
Sam Worthington? Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Christian
Yeah.
Bale.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It
That
wasn't
was
horrible, but
wasn't horrible.
I didn't watch the one with what's her face? Amelia Clark.
That's the newest one.
Yeah, Genesis?
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
What, have you seen the last two Rambo movies?
No.
Rambo and then Last Blood.
Yeah. Man, I
I
really,
haven't.
I don't know that I want to see them
Yeah.
because I really enjoy Rambo as a kid.
Yeah.
Um, I don't want to see a 70-year-old man try to be Rambo.
Old John Rambo.
Yeah. Um, yeah, but I was thinking about it, I couldn't think of another example where it was just so tonally different between sequels.
Well, The Predator.
That's just because Predator 2 is so bad.
Yeah.
It's real bad.
It is. Gary Busey.
Yeah, Gary Busey and
God.
what's
Danny
his name?
Glover.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
Bill Paxton.
yes. Bill
Yeah.
Pullman.
No, Bill Paxton this time.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's just a bad movie.
Yeah.
That killed that franchise because I don't think they made a standalone Predator movie after that.
No, because yeah, they've always somehow well, no, there was Predators with Adrian Brody.
Is that the one where they're in Antarctica?
No, that's the one where they're like they get him kidnapped and they drop him on some alien world.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah,
saw that one.
yeah,
I think I maybe sort of vaguely remember it.
uh,
But then there's like the Predator vs. Alien movie.
yeah.
I guess that new movie, Prey.
I never watched that.
I haven't seen it yet either. I heard it was good, actually.
Yeah,
I just don't
yeah,
know that I care about action movies anymore.
yeah, yeah.
Die Hard 3
Oof,
is
that's a
real tonally different than the rest of them.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, you go
Yeah.
from Nakatomi to running around New York City.
Yeah. Yeah. Die Hard 2 was fine, but Die
Eh,
Hard 3 is like,
Die Hard 2 is just Die Hard 1 in an airport.
yes, which is what you want in a sequel.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh, Ghostbusters 2 is, eh, it's fine.
Yeah. It was definitely different.
It's definitely different. I don't. I know
Caddyshack
this.
2.
That's actually a good point. Caddyshack 2 is crazy different than
Yeah.
Caddyshack 1. Caddyshack 1 is definitely like somebody got stoned and gave somebody some money, and that person was also stoned, and they wrote
Yeah.
a
Oh,
movie.
yeah. Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
Caddyshack 2, like that movie,
Yeah. It's tough.
it's a tough one.
Yeah.
And it's got to be like 10 years difference between the two, right? At least.
Oh, yeah.
Caddyshack was 1980. Oh,
Oh, it's a
Caddyshack
good
2 was
pause. Everybody
88.
check their Zune.
It was 88. Oh, yeah,
Wow.
Dan
8
Aykroyd
years.
was in it.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Poor Dan.
Poor Dan. What were you doing, Dan?
Yeah. Oh. Um, Aliens was a lot different than Alien.
Oh, that's a fair point. Alien is a horror movie. Aliens is a
Action movie.
sci-fi action movie.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. They are completely different genres. Yeah, I think you win that one, man.
I mean, and I like both the movies, even though I'm terrified of scary things. Yeah, watched a
Uh,
lot of Aliens. Alien was probably, I think that was the first like scary movie I ever watched.
Well, I know the first scary movie I ever watched. That was Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because boy, Jaws was rough for me as a kid.
Yeah. I haven't seen them, but I'm seeing a lot of people saying Highlander and Highlander 2.
Oh, Highlander 2 is so heartbreaking.
There's like aliens in it or something.
Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about Highlander. When I was a kid, Highlander, the first one, was one of my favorite movies. It was amazing. But by the way, it doesn't hold up.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
real. It's
sure.
a real hard watch now.
Hmm.
But the whole point of Highlander is that there are these immortals who have to fight until there's only one. So
Yeah,
at the end of the movie, there's
and to
only one
take
of them.
the and to get the other guy's power, you have to cut his head off
Right. You have to cut his head off, and
with
there's,
your special sword.
well, it doesn't matter who you cut a head off with.
I know, but
But yeah. But at the end of the movie, there's only one of them. Then they're like, we should make a sequel, and now they're all aliens from a different planet, and they're getting exiled to Earth. Oh my god, it was so bad. And then in Highlander 3, they scrapped everything that was in Highlander 2, but they were like, well, this guy was frozen in
oh,
the Arctic,
okay.
and somehow the quickening didn't know that he was there. Oh, so bad.
God, I remember the Highlander show. That was fun.
The Highlander show was good because the premise was it was going on during, like, Highlander hadn't happened yet.
Yeah,
The end of Highlander hadn't happened
right.
yet.
Yeah.
That was good. Boy, it's real bad. Highlander 2,
Real bad.
real bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's one of
that's
those,
like after Aliens, that franchise just got horrible.
it didn't get. It just got weird. It's like they
Uh,
didn't know what to do with
yeah.
themselves.
Yeah, like Alien 3 made no sense.
Yeah, is that the one with Winona Ryder?
No.
Is
No.
that 4?
3 is where she's at the capsule crash lands on a penal colony,
Oh yeah,
and what's his face is dead, and there's the dog alien, and they all shave their heads, and yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's
I think 4 had Winona Ryder. It was
Sometimes
all the clone stuff, and
they just need to just walk away from things. Yeah.
yeah. Or you had from Aliens. I mean, you had it built up that you have these, colonial space marines. Send them out. Let them
Then you
do.
never really see them again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Until they came back in Starship Troopers.
I mean, those are space Nazis, but yeah.
I know. um, I haven't seen many of the newer ones, but the Tom Cruise Mission Impossible 1 to Mission Impossible 2 definitely took a twist or, a turn. Because the first one was like all about it was like the show. It was all the spy and
Right.
figuring things out. And the second one just seemed much more actiony and
It's him running.
Yeah, well,
with his weird arms.
Yeah, the man runs like a maniac.
He does run like a maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw some article where they talked about the amount of runtime of Tom Cruise running in a movie has a direct correlation for how much money that movie makes. So if he doesn't do any running, that movie doesn't make any money.
I could see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gremlins to Gremlins 2.
Oh my God, good call. Gremlins 2 was such a maniac movie. What the hell was going on there? That was way too many drugs in the 80s. They had the weird, sexy gremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one that could talk. And
yeah.
And then some, I guess every time there has to be a spike and.
Right.
Yeah. Technically, and somehow the poor neighbors were involved again.
Yeah.
Don't feed them after midnight.
Don't feed them after midnight. That seems like something we should know.
But again, when does that stop?
Dawn? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
Yeah.
It's very loosey-goosey.
And who's midnight?
Yeah. Yeah, what if I'm on, or what if you're on one of those, like the line of the time change?
Well, they come from China, right?
Yeah, so is it the Chinese midnight? Yeah. They don't know. See, these are loopholes. People fix them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole don't get them wet. Okay, that's
a universal rule. Makes sense.
Yeah. That's why certain people don't wash their towels.
That's fair.
I haven't watched a ton of them, but my wife watches the Fast and the Furious movies, and I think there's a huge change from the first one to the last one.
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
I think the first one, Fast and the Furious was all about like street racing and stuff in the beginning, and now it's like The Rock and there's tanks and all kinds of things.
I honestly haven't watched a Fast and Furious movie since maybe the second one.
Okay. Did you watch Tokyo Drift?
No.
You should watch that.
Yeah.
It's such a bad plot. It's the story's horrible. The main actor, I guess they were like, could you sound like the biggest hick possible? He's like, okay, I will. Oh,
really selling me on this movie.
Yeah. Well, the driving and all is really neat. So
fair.
But
yeah. I haven't watched one of those. It's like the same thing with Mission Impossible. I've like watched parts of one of them.
Yeah.
I watched the first one.
Yeah. I like the first one.
I like the first one a lot.
I remember there was the chewing gum that you touched together and it blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it had a mini Westwoods in it. For a brief minute.
Brief minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one of them. What was, oh God. I can't remember the actor's name. He died a few years ago. Oh, I can't think of his name. Actors. Oh, not musical.
And this pause brought to you by the letter Z for Zune.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, yeah.
The Mission Impossible, that had him. I I'm pretty sure I watched the whole movie multiple times, but it was one of the times I was in the hospital with my gut, so I was on all kinds of painkillers, and how I just vaguely remember seeing parts of it. So, yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen it. I've seen parts of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not taking anything
Superman
away
to
from this.
Superman 2.
Which one's Superman 2?
Is that's the one where he like hits the earth and makes it spin backwards and all? I think.
Oh, okay. When's the? To be fair, none of the Superman movies are that great.
No, no, they're not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh
Oh.
oh, what?
Sorry, like distracted by an email from work.
Why are you seeing emails from work?
It just popped up my phone.
No, don't
I saw
put
the
those
title.
alerts on.
Just happened to see the title.
Hmm.
Yeah. Superman 2. Well, there's also that really bad Superman where there's the sun alien thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he takes him to the moon because there's no light on the moon. It was a weird
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Those movies aren't that great. They don't hold up.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, action movies. Most of them should probably just stick to one.
Yeah.
Was it? There's like 18 expendable movies now or something.
Oh, yeah. That. Honestly, after the first one, the
But
gag
again,
was done.
that was just that was like a bunch of teenagers. Hey, what if we throw all these action figures together?
Right.
That's all it was.
Which was fine for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have to do any further.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all we had to go for.
No.
Well, I think that's a good discussion of sequels that screwed up their franchise.
Yeah.
And you didn't give us a Rambo impression yet, so
I don't have a it always turns into a Rocky impression.
yeah, well, it's the same impression.
It is. Yeah, it's just poor Sly.
Poor Sly.
Uh,
Well, topic 2.
Topic 2. So I was gonna go like super serious, but
Oh
I
boy,
can't do that.
you can still go super serious.
No.
Oh boy.
Have you found that you are more sensitive or feeling the older you get? Because I grew up a shorebilly, and I would go hunting and stuff like that. And now the thought of that just, I don't like it. And last night there was a free game on PlayStation. It was called Ending or something like that. And it was the story of this fox and its cubs. I was like, oh, this looks adorable. And it's an indie game. And I was like, okay. And pick your cub. So I picked the cub. Yeah, you know what happens when you pick the cub? Somebody kidnaps it.
Oh God.
And then the whole game, you're trying to find the cub. You're finding its scent and everything. And at the end, spoilers, they kill the mom off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's how it ends. She gets shot, and the little cubs like curl around her and are whimpering, and it says extinction is inevitable or something like that. It's supposed to be a whole talk on like global warming and why we shouldn't mess with animals and stuff. I was like, you bastards. I went through this whole game. I was in tears last night because this stupid game. I was like, I found the other cub. They're all four back. Things are happy. And no, that's what you do. Screw. I can't remember the developer of the game, but screw you.
That's fair.
But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's stuff like that that gets to me now. I'm just.
Well, part of the reason I'm a vegetarian is because of I feel more sympathy for animals than I do for people.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Yeah. I did try to connect to a human being the other day at work, and I think I got through to him.
I mean, is that like an HR thing? Do we need a?
Well, I didn't work. He didn't work for the city, so
Okay.
No, but I, wanted to try to go above and beyond to help this homeless person.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, 25-year-old me, who was maybe let's say 30-year-old me,
Yeah.
who was at that point a little disillusioned with EMS, would never have taken the time to
Right.
even talk to that dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
I keep, well, my whole family does, but we keep homeless bags in our cars.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. We.
So, and of course, my kids, I don't want them going up to the crazy person. I said, just toss it out your window. I mean, say something. Don't just chuck it at the
Right.
person.
Right.
But
Take this.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you just, as you get older, or I hope as you get older, you realize, you should try to do better in the world.
Yeah. I don't know if
When
it's the
you're,
whole life is precious thing or
well, yeah, sure.
yeah. I
You
mean,
see a lot of,
look, I'll admit it. When we left for the trip, I I was tearing up as I left because I was leaving my dog for a week.
oh, you didn't take your dog?
No, we didn't take the dogs.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. My brother was here. They had a delightful week, but yeah, it was. Whew, yeah.
that's part of the reason we got the RV is so that we take our dogs with us.
See, that's. I need to talk to the wife.
See, solve the problem.
Yeah.
But it's just you. I don't think it should become more sensitive. I think you just become more aware
Hmm.
of your feelings.
Okay.
It also takes you think about. This is a very man-centric conversation. That's don't come after me, internet.
Yeah.
But all of the shit you grow up at, like I have to be like John Wayne, I have to keep
Yeah.
things, and it takes
Yeah.
a lifetime to deprogram that crap
Yeah.
out of your brain.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully other generations will be better at than we are. I would hope.
Hopefully, because golly day.
You know,
Yeah. I mean, like there was a movie that came on or something. It wasn't. It was like that time period of like Rambo and all that. I can't remember what it was, and I was like, why is there so much gore? I never would have said that as a 20-something-year-old.
yeah, it's it. I think it's part of the natural process of us being old men.
Golly day, yeah. I don't know.
It has something to do with our testosterone levels leveling out as we get
Maybe
older.
I don't know. Well, if that's the case, maybe more people need their testosterone lowered. Because
With health things.
yeah, I think it might.
Yeah, yeah. I think.
And I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't
don't get
know.
me wrong. I mean, I can get my anger up and you know be you know I can go cut down a tree or do whatever I got to
I feel like
do.
my
But
anger is always pointed towards injustice now.
oh yeah,
I'm never like if I'm in the car and I'm angry, it's because these people are screwing everybody over. It's not just that they're an asshole
oh
from
yeah,
usually Maryland,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's just that they are screwing everybody over. The reason
Well,
all of
that
this
and
traffic
I know
sucks.
that the people driving like that are eventually going to cause an accident that's going to cause somebody bodily harm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
it's
Do I
the
wish that they would immediately crap their pants? Absolutely. Because I bet they'd stop.
yeah, it's fair. But I I feel like that's where my anger comes. It's more about
Yeah.
injustice and
Yeah.
the impotence of being unable to fix that problem.
Yeah.
That's why I want a harpoon gun so I can tell that person quickly, hey, don't do that.
I would have used one on the ride back the other day.
Did you come back 70?
Well, okay. Well, that's another thing. So I noticed that about I guess me being sensitive or whatever. Like, I think it's more like acclimation. But like, I'll drive on the bypass and do like 72, no problem. The
Sure.
70s speed limit's 70. I
Hmm.
hated it. I hated it. I think it's because I don't know the roads the well,
Well,
but
it's a literal straight road.
I know. But still, it's a lot. There's some turns and up and downs, but
There's ups and downs. Definitely a
yeah,
lot of up and downs.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we were coming into Annapolis, and I was like, you know what? It's 11:30. The bridge is going to be insane. Probably, I'm gonna let's stop and grab something to eat. So it's my youngest and I in the car together because we took two cars to pick my nieces up on the way. So we're about to stop, and I know that this exit is just a little turnaround exit, dumps right onto a street, but there's a dedicated lane you can run right through. So we're going, and all of a sudden, the guy in front of me just locks his brakes up. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I lock my brakes up and squirt to the side. Yeah, there's this jackanape in front that's like covering 2.5 lanes now because he decided at the last minute he wanted to switch over and is flipping another guy off who's trying to do the opposite thing. And I was like, both of you, harpoon gun between you both. Oh.
Well, the Bay Bridge is I think it's purpose built to make you angry.
Well, it used to not be that bad, but I don't know what Wes Moore has done. But Wes, get it together.
Well, I think he's trying to fight we need another bridge fight.
Yeah, this whole like, oh well, yeah. Anytime you go from 4 lanes to 2, back to 3, and then 3 to 4 to 1, it's just madness.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's okay.
My favorite Maryland thing is we have all this traffic at the Bay Bridge. What's our solution? Another bridge directly next to the Bay Bridge.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not anywhere else on the shore.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
It's a perfect Maryland thing.
It's stupid. And that bridge is terrifying enough.
Yeah, I don't
Add
like that
oncoming
bridge.
traffic into it. No, thank you, sir.
Not a big fan of that bridge.
No.
But back to the
sensitivity.
This is I think it's the natural. I think it's the healthy evolution of being a person.
I hope so, because
I think the opposite is the worst way to go.
The hardening and jadedness.
Just, I mean, I see these people who just have no empathy for their fellow man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is your life going to be like 10 years from now?
Yeah.
You have no empathy now.
Yeah.
It's just going to get worse.
You're going to be a bitter old man.
Right. You're just going to be a bitter old person who can't talk to anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I hate to say it, but you're going to be that person that your family shoves in a home and never comes and visits.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's.
Yeah. I mean, like the other day at work, there's somebody telling me a story of what's going on in their life, and I was just like, I just want to give you a hug. I don't know what else to do.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes that's the worst part, is the having feelings going, I don't have a solution to these problems.
Yeah.
That totally is the biggest problem from my side.
Yeah.
I wish I could be like, I index card 13A, I say this thing and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't have that.
Yeah. No.
I don't think anybody does, hopefully.
No. That's a whole nother thing when the people are like, oh, just have faith. Yeah. Yeah.
You can have your faith.
Yeah. And that's fine. Look, you do you on that, but no. I got some questions about that. That was going to be the topic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a heavy topic.
It is. Yeah. Oh, side tangent.
Okay. Good.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Side tangent. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So I have been asking numerous folks from ages, we'll go all the way down to 8 to 67 about, do you think there should be dress codes for certain events?
Like funerals?
Exactly. And even the 8-year-old, when I, asked, you should wear a nice dress or a tie. 8 years old.
Yeah.
And when I described some of the things you described, the look of just like, ugh, on her face.
Good.
Yeah.
Someone's raising that child correctly.
For that part, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like, what? No.
Yeah.
Again, unless the person puts like a little caveat, hey, show up in a Hawaiian shirt. Fine.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
It's just animals. Yeah, that was an uncomfortable event for somebody who, I don't have any of the answers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, gosh.
And my mother's like, you really need to reach out to your cousin. He's having a tough time. I'm like, what am I going to say to him?
Yeah.
I don't have a...
Am I not allowed to have a tough time? Well, your sensitive brother, you got to...
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, well, you should just take him out somewhere. I'm like, I I only really know to take people out to a bar. He's not
Yeah.
allowed to drink right now because he's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You want to go to a soda fountain?
Let's go down to the malt shop.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Pass.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you want to grab some French fries? I mean,
Right.
yeah.
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 Penn Jillette has a really great philosophical view on that I don't have yet. He's like, his statement is, you should just be able to go out with friends to a park. But I just would never do that.
Yeah.
Like, I always go to my friends to do something.
Right.
Right? Like, I see my friends to go play disc golf. And we
Yeah.
talk playing disc golf, but we're doing something while we're there.
Yeah.
We never just go to like sit in a park.
Right.
Be weird. Be
Would
a
it?
tough one. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it would be hard for me.
Yeah. I mean, we've sat and talked for, hours.
Yeah, we're trapped together like rats.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the park, then you had fresh air
That's
and nature.
fair. Nature.
Chipmunks.
Yeah.
Geese.
Oh, geese. There's an animal that I don't have a lot of sympathy for.
I have no sympathy for a goose. Nope. Nope.
They're mean.
They are.
Bastards.
They're mean. They crap everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Why everybody wants to feed the homeless, kill the geese, feed the homeless.
Yeah. You heard of Christmas goose, right?
Yeah.
What do you think those things are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're not allowed to kill the
Oh my god! Yeah,
non-migratory ones, right?
Oh yeah, you can't kill the resident or whatever. Yeah, what are you supposed? Yeah, hey goose,
Check
if
its
it goes
license.
honk, it's a migrant. No, God,
Foreign goose, get it?
yeah, there's no way by looking at it.
No,
It's not like it has different plumage or anything. It's got a big Maryland flag emblazoned on its wing.
It's a tattooed a Maryland flag on its neck.
Golly dang. It's got the black and yellow. Yep, that there's a Maryland goose.
Yeah, but it's the black's in the wrong corner, so it's an imposter.
God, oh.
Your stupid state flag.
God, it's not that hard. Black in the upper left corner. Done.
It is hard.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, you have to intentionally be an idiot to mess it up.
People from Maryland say, "Oh, it's not hard." Everybody else goes, "Your flag just looks like crayons threw up on it. What's going on over here?"
But the problem is there are so many people that are from Maryland who put their flag up and it's upside down. It's like red and white is never in the top corner. Never.
Yeah. That's why the Delaware one's nice, because the letters go up one way.
Yeah, and you got your two farmers on there.
It's a farmer and a merchant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Representing the two sides of Delaware, the farm and the mercantile.
Yeah. Oh, our chicken farms and our screen door factories.
We used to be the peach growing capital of the United States. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, because when I think Delaware, I think peaches. No.
You used to.
I did not. I think nylon.
Sure. We don't grow those. We don't grow nylon. There's not, look, I'm on my fields of nylon.
Yeah. Or the crazy DuPont family. That they had to trap those monsters inside.
That's sadly true.
I know.
None of them are really called DuPont anymore.
No.
That's the real truth of the DuPont family.
Yeah.
All the DuPonts are all gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
it's like, do you think there's still Rockefellers out there?
Yes.
Yeah?
100%.
Okay.
There's still Adamses. Like John Adams and stuff.
Yeah. We used to work with a John Adams.
It's a different family.
Oh.
But there are still Adamses. I assume there's a Rockefeller too.
Yeah.
Well, there's still Kennedys.
Yeah, you'll never get rid of the Kennedys.
Those bonkers family.
Golly, yeah. That's what kills me. The people, it's those 7 degrees of separation. It's like, oh yeah, they're a Kennedy 5 times removed. It's like, what?
Yeah. I've only ever met a DuPont who wasn't a DuPont.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spilled hot soup on her fur coat.
Ooh.
It was not good.
Yeah. Looking back, was it a subconscious thing that you're like, yeah, we get you
No, because I was scared to death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Didn't know she was a DuPont until afterwards.
She have you flogged?
Yeah, she was like, do you know who I am? I'm like, oh, God. Governor's calling me. Got a special prison for you out of Fort Delaware.
Do
Do
you know who I am? No, I don't.
Yeah. Everybody else knew who she was. I was the only one who didn't.
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo estás?
Me llamo Pablo. I look like a Pablo.
No, me llamo Rob Quillen.
Rob Quillen. Gerald Brinson.
Oh, gosh.
At one time, I told a state trooper my name was Gerald Brinson. Didn't go very well. Who was the pronouncing paramedic? I was. What's your name? Gerald Brinson.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. He didn't find it as funny as I did.
No, I'm probably not. No, but
weirdly.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a sense of humor.
It's state trooper.
Yeah.
None of them do.
No. Just tell him to go buy a donut. Let's say I've got a state trooper that lives next to me, and I guess he's on late duty because he's okay, but he was hit by it head on at work by a drunk driver, and he messed up his wrist. But they've always worked out a lot, but he has like all his little state trooper buddies over. He's got like quite the gym in his garage. Well, I think they're getting ready for an Ironman. They're carrying like medicine balls like down the driveway, out, and then back.
You know.
Yeah. And I mean, and look, I want our police to be physically fit and everything, but still don't.
That's funny. My buddy, who's a state trooper, his gym in his garage is pretty impressive as well. You know what that means? We're paying state troopers too much.
Yeah, it took you this long to figure that out.
Yeah, he's got a 2-car garage.
Yeah,
I don't even have a garage.
You got a Comcast line in the way.
Yeah, I got a Comcast line blocking my driveway.
Oh, God.
Bastards.
Hmm.
Well,
yeah,
I think we've reached the end of another weird podcast. We were
Yeah.
a little weird, but
yeah, it's good for us every now and again.
it's good for our souls.
Yeah.
Some of us have to go to bed in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you tomorrow sometime, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, we'll be out. We'll be the ones running calls.
Yeah.
Not like the boys at 16 too.
They're maniacs.
Well, folks, enjoy the last vestiges of summer.
Yeah.
I
know we've got a whole nother 3 weeks after this of summer.
Yeah. It's fair.
Yeah. But take care of yourselves and be kind.
Have a little empathy.
Yeah.